Yeah. So hi, how are you?
Yes, I am fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking. Well, as we are meeting for the first time, so I'm so curious to know about you, and I would glad to hear about you. So can you tell me something about yourself, please?
Yes, yes. My name is Muhammad Muinuddin. I am from Chhattisgarh, district Balrampur.
Okay.
Right now, I run a shop. I am not a student and not anything. And if I talk about my qualification, so I am only 8th pass, but right now nowadays I'm learning English because English is very important now.
Hello. Hello.
And English can
I cannot listen
bring
your
a
voice properly. You are not audible.
yes,
Hello.
like I think so. That's why please introduce yourself.
Okay. So, well, first of all, thank you so
So
much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce
yes,
myself.
yes, I can
As
hear.
you know that this is me, Rupa. Well, I'm connecting to you from Bihar, and right now I'm a student of the class 8. And apart from this, I have my own YouTube channel, and I have been doing work there for 4 months ago. Yeah, this is something about myself. I hope it was enough about me.
Yes, yeah. Actually, I have watched some videos of you, but before 2 or 3 days, I was searching, but I couldn't search. But right now, I am talking to you. What
Yes,
is your channel? Please tell me.
the name
I
the name of my channel is How to Speak in English. And
I
I'm a,
have
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Since when have you been learning English?
I have been learning this English language for 6 months ago.
Oh wow! If you have started learning English before 6 months, so after 6 months, it is like a big achievement, I can say.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are you in
That,
shop right now?
yes,
Is this shop?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So may I know which kind of activity do you do to improve your English?
Yeah. I listen conversation video and I have a daily use sentences book which is written by um, I Kanchan Keshri ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I know. She has become
Yes,
renowned.
yes, yes. And this book has more than 5,000 uh, sentences. So this is a very good book.
That's wonderful. I think you are doing great job, and I can see you are doing really hard
But
work to improve your English. So if you do like this, then one day you will become fluent. And you are
yes, yes.
speaking well right now. You are speaking nice right now.
but sometimes a lot of times it happens to me that I started fumbling and I started I can't make sense proper. What I want to speak, I can't speak sometimes.
Okay, so like when I was beginner, so I was facing this problem most of the time. Same problem I was facing. Like I used to speak with people, but I could not make proper sentence, and I used to stuck a lot. So I fixed this problem by listening, and I can prove as well. You can get so many advantages by listening. You should listen English language, and you should listen conversation video as much as you can, because this is happening perhaps due to lack of listening. Somewhere you are lacking in English. You should focus on listening too much as you can, because if we talk about our native language, like my native language is Bhojpuri. So if I talk about my native language, so I have become fluent in my native language by listening. My parent, they did not teach me about this language, but by listening I have improved and I have become fluent in it. So if you want to become fluent in English language, so you should also listen as much as you can. Gradually you will improve.
Yes, yes. You are invisible. Why?
Right now am I visible?
Yes, yes, right now.
It's
So
okay.
I have a question. If I say that I have only 3 months to improve English, after that I will not be able to give a lot of time. But right now I have 3 months. So what should I do? Please give me some very good ways to learn English, to speak, to be fluent in English.
Okay, so as we all know that English is quite a marathon journey. It is a long lasting process, and to become fluent in any other language, it is quite difficult, because we have not first of all environment, and our tongue is not habitual of that. So it is quite difficult for us. But I can say perhaps we can become fluent in English language within 3 months, because I started improving my English language within 1 month. But for this, you have to follow some tips and tricks that I'm going to tell you in this video. That is, listen as much as you can. If you have time, so you should spend 30 minutes on listening at least. Like before this, I was talking to one girl, and she was reading in only class 3, and she was speaking superb English, and she was using commandable words as well, and she could not hesitate. So I asked how much time like did she spend on listening. So she was saying she spend she spends 1 hour on listening. So if you have time, so you should also spend 1 hour on listening. But if you have no time, so no, don't worry, don't worry about this. You can spend 30 minutes on listening. Now let's focus on our speaking. Speaking is also important part of English. If you want to become fluent in any language, so you have to speak, then you can become habitual of that. So you should speak. It's okay, you have no one whom you can do practice, so you should speak at a front of mirror. You should talk to yourself, and you should speak to yourself as much as you can English. Because when I was beginner in English, so at that time I could not speak in English, and I wanted to speak like good in English language, and I wanted to learn this language very fast. So like that I am a rural girl, so here anybody cannot speak in English. So at that time it was quite difficult for me to speak, because I had plethora circumstances, and all circumstances were persisting me to take over my problems that I had in English. But anyhow, I used to speak while doing chores work, while helping my mother in chores, while playing with brother and sister. I used to speak. So, and I used to do several activity. I used to become sometimes shopkeeper, and we used to play, like I and my sister. We used to play, and like this, I used to improve my English. and I used to focus on reading books. I did not read any special books, and I haven't read any special book for my English. I read always my academy books that my school has provided me. Yeah, these are the things that I think you should follow if you want to improve your English quickly. Then,
Actually, speaking is the part where I am lacking because I haven't spoken with people a lot. Whereas it is a very most important part of this journey, I think. Yeah, I have listened a lot, and whatever I listen in video, I can understand. But many times it happens to me that if I want to speak something, I have idea in Hindi. I can speak in Hindi, but where when I want to speak in English, that sentences, so I can't. This is the main problem.
yeah,
So
I can
this is
understand.
why, because
So,
of lack of practice, I think.
first of all, can you tell me since how long have you been learning this English language?
It's been almost more than 1 year, you can say.
More than 1 year. But I think you should have improved because it is quite long. Okay, like the thing that I'm going to tell you, if you follow this, I think perhaps you can become fluent because I have personally experienced about this. Like you are lacking in speaking, so you should speak as much as you can. Don't first of all stop thinking in your native language. It's okay. I will construct wrong sentence according to grammar. It's okay. I will take a lot of time to construct, but I should at least try to think in English. When you will start thinking in English, you will not face problem. One day I was doing practice in my room, and suddenly I started thinking in English language, and I could not know how it happened. And then I had one application. I used to do practice on that. So I was talking to one guy. So he was saying, yeah, you are speaking well, your fluency is good, but you should focus on grammar. You are doing mistake. So from that I started focusing on grammar. So right now I don't think so you should focus on grammar part. You should focus on your speaking part. Don't focus on grammar. When you will be thinking in English language, when you will be thinking in English language, so then at that time you should focus and you should give light on grammar part. Then you can improve. I think so. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, right now.
Yeah. So did you listen what I told to you earlier?
Yeah, but I couldn't listen properly.
Yeah, I am saying that, like if you want to become fluent in English, if you want to think in English, so you should not focus right now on grammar. This is not right time for focusing on
Okay.
grammar. You should focus
Yes.
only on speaking and listening. And then after that, when you will be thinking in English, when your mind will be thinking in English, when your mind will have adopted this language, so from that you should start focusing on grammar. Like I was talking to one people, like I was talking to one man. So I was good in English and my fluency was good, but I was doing so many mistakes, and at that time I was beginner. Like it was not like so many days. I think it could 10-20 days. So like he suggested me that now right now you should start focusing on grammar rule. Your fluency is okay, and like you are thinking, your mind has started thinking English, so you should focus on like grammar part. Now you should make your grammar strong. So from that I started focusing on grammar, but right now according to your level I don't think so you should focus on, you know, grammar part. You should focus on listening and speaking part as much as you can. Then after that you should start focusing on grammar when you will have started thinking in this language.
Okay, thank you, thank you. I will follow these rules for learning English, for improving English.
Okay.
Actually, it's been more than 1 year, but I did for I did lag for some days in
Do you
between.
practice every day?
Yes,
Do you practice every day for your English?
no, 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 no.
This
I
is the main reason. You should follow the consistency. Consistency is the key of success. It's okay you are busy, but like you should at least give 10 minutes for your aim. Because you know, sometime as a student, I don't get time. So I spend only 10 minutes, but I try to maintain my consistency
but,
every day.
but I think I have question. I think in my mind that what should I talk and what to speak. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
you should ask a question. If you want to talk to people and if you want to ask question to people a lot, so you should, I think, prepare earlier before the conversation. Yeah, you can also ask random question. You can also ask common problems that our society is facing, such as pollution. Like you can see pollution nowadays. English is becoming day by day demanding language. Why it is becoming, why English is becoming day by day important, why people are going abroad. There are so many questions that you can ask. You know, when I was beginner, so I was also facing this problem. Like people used to ask to me, like ask some question to me. So at that time my mind used to go in blank. I was thinking, what should I ask? But if you not ask, then how will you do conversation? And if you want to become fluent, so you have to speak as much as you can. So you should make your conversation long, and you should ask a lot of questions to your you know, co-learner, so that you can improve.
Yeah. If I do storytelling, so it would be okay.
Yeah, it will help you a lot, and it will make you strong in a grammar pad as well. Like, you know, I used to do a storytelling at a front of mirror, and it helped me a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that I should listen a story, and this would be listening practice. And after that, I will prepare by speaking alone at home. And after that, I will speak with someone, and I will narrate that story
Yeah,
to the.
you should do.
So,
You should do. If
yeah.
you follow these tips that you have told me, so definitely you are going to improve. And you should do a storytelling. You can get so many benefits. You should make fake story as well, real story as well. And you should enjoy. You should not take this English as a burden. You should enjoy your English journey. You know, like I never take this as a burden. Like I enjoy, I do conversation video with my sister, like such as sometime I become doctor, she becomes patient, like sometime I become shopkeeper, she becomes customer, and like this we enjoy our English journey and we learn.
Yes, yes. Yeah, thanks for giving suggestion, a lot of suggestion to me.
Yeah, it's
I
my
will,
pleasure.
yeah, I will follow. I will try, and I will always try to follow these things to improve English.
So it was nice conversation with you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you.